Common note number 1. YALIF, Lam, Mim, RA, Sad, HA etc. Some of the Arabic alphabets have been made part of the divine Quran. The answer is that Rabbi Creator wanted the followers of Quran to read this scripture personally and if required, learn to read Arabic in order to read Quran personally. This is indicated by the following verses. 1. Verse number 50 of chapter 5 states, "Since the revelations have been made, no one should pretend to be ignorant of what they should do." 2. Verse number 71 of chapter 17 states, "Remember the day of judgment, when He, Rabbi Creator, will call all the people with their chiefs, leaders, imams. They will be given books, Kitabahu, divine Quran, to hold them in their right hands. Those able to read, Akra, the books, Kitabahu, divine Quran, they will not be dealt with unjustly." 3. Verse number 72 of chapter 17 states, "Whoever is not able to read, Akra, the book, Kitabahu, Quran, he will be made blind, Ema, hereafter. He might commit more errors than before." 4. Verse number 124 of chapter 20 states, "He who does not follow the revelations, Quran, will have a strained life. On the day of resurrection, he will be made blind." 5. Verse number 125 of chapter 20 states, "He will ask Rabbi Creator as to why he has made him blind when earlier he could see." 6. Verse number 126 of chapter 20 states, "Allahi Creator will answer by saying that he had ignored the revelations, Quran, though he could read and know them." 7. Verse number 3 of chapter 41 states, "The language of the book, Quran, is simple but in Arabic for persons to read it." 8. Verse number 20 of chapter 73 states, "Allah Creator knows that some persons may be sick, others traveling in the land for business, yet others striving as prescribed by Him. They may read Quran as much as comfortable." 9. Verse number 58 of chapter 44 states, "Rabbi Creator had revealed Quran in their local language Arabic so that it is easy to understand and follow." 10. Verse number 2 of chapter 12 states, "He, Rabbi Creator, has revealed Quran in Arabic language so that people become wise." 11. Verse number 7 of chapter 42 states, "Rabbi Creator has revealed the Quran in Arabic to the Apostle, Prophet Muhammad, so that he could make it known in center of cities i.e. Mecca, Medina and places around it." 12. Verse number 31 of chapter 74 states, "Those people who have been given the book, Quran, ought to be certain of its contents. Those who believe in Allahu Creator, their belief will be strengthened." 13. Verse number 44 of chapter 41 states, "If Rabbi Creator had revealed Quran in a language not of this land, they could say as to why this had been done, that makes it unclear to them. They could say that why Quran has been revealed to an Arab in a foreign language." 14. Verse number 2 of chapter 43 states, "He assures that the book, Quran, is clear in its meanings." 15. Verse number 3 of chapter 43 states, "Rabbi Creator had revealed the Quran in Arabic language so that people may understand it better." 16. Verse number 32 of chapter 25 states, "Disbelievers said that why Quran was not revealed to him, Prophet Muhammad, all at once. It is He, Rabbi Creator, who revealed Quran on him, Prophet Muhammad, gradually over a period of time so that people could understand it better. 17, verse number 195 of chapter 26 states, the revelation, Quran, was made in Arabic language. 18, verse number 198 of chapter 26 states, this revelation, Quran, has not been made to an outsider. 19. Verse number 199 of chapter 26 states, so that people can understand it with confidence and trust it. 20. Verse number 200 of chapter 26 states, Rabbi Creator has revealed it, Quran, in this way, in Arabic, so that guilty persons beware it. 21. Verse number 28 of chapter 39 states, the revelation, Quran, has been given in Arabic and is simple in language so that people understand the same and avoid what is bad. 22. Verse number 106 of chapter 17 states, He has revealed Quran to him, Prophet Muhammad, in portions so that he may convey the same to the people slowly. 23. Verse number 17 of chapter 54 states, Rabbi Creator says that he has made Quran easy to understand. But how many people remember this? 24. Verse number 113 of chapter 20 states, Allahu Creator has sent the Quran in Arabic language. What should be done has been detailed. Clear warnings have been issued against evildoers. Quran should also have the effect of remembering to know the contents of Quran. Hymn by men. 25. Verse number 4 of chapter 44 states, in the revelation, whatever proper is required to be stated has been included. 26. Verse number 6 of chapter 73 states, prayer and recitation at night is the best pathway and also useful for improving recitation. 27. Verse number 116 of chapter 6 states, most people on earth are guided by guesswork, rather than knowing the truth. Such people go astray and mislead others also. The guesswork is not truthful. 28. Verse number 7 of chapter 10 states, those persons who are happy with their lives but do not know what He has desired in His revelations, Quran. 29. Verse number 8 of chapter 10 states, their place is the fire of hell because they are likely to go wrong. The above Arabic verses clearly show that Rabbi Creator wanted that the Arabic-speaking persons should also read the Quran personally. Therefore, if one did not know to read Arabic language, he should learn to read Arabic. The Arabic alphabets make explicit clear what is the necessarily implied. Alif, Lam, Meme etc. mentioned in different chapters of Quran indicate learn to read Arabic language. Thereby, one will be enabled to read Quran personally. These Arabic alphabets are part of the Arabic grammar. 2. The day of judgment Qiyamah was far away, and therefore in the meantime, persons unable to read Arabic should learn to read Arabic as is indicated by various alphabets mentioned in Quran. 3. The above verses also show that Rabbi Creator wanted the followers of Quran to read the scripture personally in order to know its contents correctly. Therefore, the non-Arabic followers of Quran have also to learn to read and understand Arabic language as indicated by the Arabic alphabets Alif, Lam, Meme etc. This will enable the followers of Quran to read this scripture personally as wanted by Rabbi Creator. C.I. On the Day of Judgment, books, Kitabahu, Divine Quran, will be given to the persons to read. The word kitabahu in verse number 71 of chapter 17 has been given the meaning as Quran, particularly in view of verse number 6 of chapter 58, wherein the word amilu has been used for record of his doings in life. Verse number 6 of chapter 58 is reproduced below. Verse number 6 of chapter 58 states, Wallahu Creator has record of their doings in life, amilu, while they may have forgotten about their wrongs. Verse number 126 of chapter 20 quoted already above also supports the interpretation of the word kitabahu as referring to Quran. 2. Those who are able to read the books will be justly dealt with. This means that reading the book will be treated as a test favorable to their credit. Of course, good-bad acts will be taken into account as stated repeatedly in Divine Quran. 3. On the other hand, those who are not able to read books, Kitabahu Quran, will be punished by blindness. 4. These verses show the very great importance attached to reading of Quran personally and understanding it correctly. These verses clearly imply that those persons who have not read Quran in their life on earth will not be able to read Quran before Rabbi Creator on the Day of Judgment. The stress laid is on the aspect that if a person is not able to read Quran personally and understanding it, was not likely to follow the directions in Quran correctly. The present misimpressions and misinterpretations about Quran are due to persons, particularly Arabs initially, not reading Quran personally and understanding it correctly. 6. These verses assume that such a person had been making errors and doing wrongs because he had failed to learn reading of Arabic and therefore did not read Quran personally and made errors. Any other interpretation of these verses will not be correct. 7. It is obvious that the object of including 2 or more Arabic alphabets in some chapters of Quran is to remind persons that they should learn to read Arabic language so that they can read Divine Quran personally. 8. The above verse numbers 124 to 126 of chapter 20 clearly prove that Rabbi Creator wanted every Arabic-speaking person to read Quran personally. If required, the followers of Quran should learn to read Arabic so that they are able to read Quran personally. This is the purpose of including certain Arabic alphabets in different chapters. The above interpretation of the above verses is correct as to the aspect of reading personally. 9. A person may hear the discourses of Quran and could follow the same. But Rabbi Creator was of the firm view that hearing of discourses on Quran will not be sufficient as the same may be deficient. Blinding of the person could be the punishment to highlight the non-reading of Quran personally. Kismili Arabic language was the mother tongue of the Arabs living around the city of Mecca. Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, who was an Arab of that area. He was able to speak and read Arabic language. To him, Divine Quran was revealed to be conveyed to the Arabs, primarily. 11. The object of including some of the Arabic alphabets in some chapters of Divine Quran was to remind the persons that if they could not read Arabic language, they should learn to read that language. Ability to read Arabic language was to enable them to read Quran personally and understanding it correctly. 12. It is clear that Arabic language was the language of the Arabs living around the city of Mecca. Therefore, they could speak Arabic language, but many of them could not read the Arabic language. Therefore, the object of including 2 or more Arabic alphabets as verse number 1 of some chapters was to remind persons that they should learn to read Arabic language so that they were enabled to read Quran personally. 13. Verse number 7 of chapter 42 is vital. It describes the limits of the areas intended to be influenced by Quran. Is this a world of the Middle East within the world? Mecca, Medina and places around them where the people spoke Arabic was the world as mentioned in Quran. This view is strengthened by the fact that there is not a whisper in Quran about the culture, philosophical or religious thoughts, etc. Just across the Hindu Kush mountain, while fully accepting the principles set out in Bhagavad Gita of the said areas. Vast spread of Mohammedanism does not seem to accord with provisions of Quran. Distortions in interpretation of Quran and many practices have led to conflicts and avoidable killings without Allah's Creator's permission. How few are the persons who can read Arabic language to be able to read Quran personally. The background of including some of the Arabic alphabets in some chapters. The Divine Quran has been revealed by Rabbi Allahi Creator through His angels over a period of time to Prophet Muhammad. Many chapters of Quran set out a few Arabic alphabets as the very first verse. In all, these alphabets are 12 in numbers. 2. These are set out below: I, Alif; 2. Lam; 3. Mim; 4. Ra, Vi, Sad; 6. Kaf; 7. Ha; 8. Ta; 9. Ya, Kis, Smiley Ayan; 11. Sin; and 12. Nun. 3. Arabic grammar has 29 alphabets only. However, in Divine Quran, out of the above 12 alphabets, some of them have been used more than once. Alif and Lam have been used 13 times each. Mim has been used 17 times. These alphabets have been given the name Al-Muqatta'at. 4. Translators and commentators of Divine Quran have said that they are not able to understand as to why Allahu Creator has included these alphabets in different chapters. It appears that sufficient attention and effort has not been made to know the reason for inclusion of the alphabets as part of Divine Quran. In many chapters of Divine Quran where the Arabic alphabets are set out, a further statement has been given to the effect that these are the verses of this book. This clearly means that Rabbi Creator has deliberately included the Arabic alphabets as part of Divine Quran. 6. The inclusion of some of the Arabic alphabets as part of Quran would indicate that any follower, Arabic speaking or not speaking, must learn to read Arabic language to enable him to read Quran personally and to correctly understand it. They should not depend only on others for knowing the contents of Divine Quran. They could be misled. Why this indifference of Mohammedans to the reading and understanding of the Divine Quran, particularly when many verses thereof lay down penalties? For example, only verse number 174 of Ch. 2 states, "Those who hide or misinterpret any part of the revelation made in writing, book, will be swallowing the fire on the day of judgment." 2. Verse number 116 of chapter 3 states, "For the disobedient of Minallahi Creator and not following the revelations, Quran, they are to be in hell to face the fire." 3. Verse number 27 of chapter 57 states, Wallahu Creator caused kindness and mercy to fill the hearts of followers of Jesus Isa. They evolved the system of monks. However, Wallahu Creator had not laid it down for them. Wallahu's Creator's requirement was only seeking His invocation and His benediction. Comments: This verse discloses what should not have happened. The creation of clergy with many levels, i.e. a hierarchy, was contrary to Wallahu's Creator's direction. Wallahu Creator does not like anyone to come between Him and the people followers except His messenger prophet, Nabi, for limited purpose of conveying the message, lest such persons should misinterpret the scripture and mislead the people. This really reduces His singular authority. The above judgment given by Wallahu Creator will fully apply to creation of clerical order under Quran. This is the very purpose of including the above verse number 27 of chapter 57 as part of Divine Quran. Therefore, any clerical order under Quran including immas, khalifas, ulemas etc. have no place and are contrary to Quran. In the absence of the clerical order, a person would be inclined more to read the scripture personally. That was his reason for being against a clerical order coming in between him and the general public. Conclusion: a very large number of verses from different chapters of Quran have been set out above to clearly prove the object of including some of the Arabic alphabets as part of verse number 1 in many chapters thereof. The object was that the followers of Divine Quran were reminded repeatedly that they should read Quran personally and if required learn to read Arabic so that they are able to read Quran personally. Learn reading of Arabic language is equal to alif, lam, mim, ra, sad, ha, etc.